Hi, my name is Cyril. I'm working for Opennet for now less than 1 year, and I'm a business analyst, and I'm working on ERP Odoo. I'm supposed to integrate ERP in small and medium company.
Are you based in Switzerland?
Yes, at Lausanne.
You say it's since 2005? No.
What?
Opennet.
Opennet, yes. We are. The company is existing from until 2001, and we started to work with Odoo since 2005. Okay. And do you know Odoo?
No. So
no. Odoo. It's one of the main ERP of the world. It's a Belgium product. And all in the stand are just integrators. We are all integrators of this solution. This solution has been created 20 years ago by a very well-known people who is Fabien Pinkert. And it's an open source solution at the base. And the community has developed a lot, all the features around. And now we can address all subjects about RH, human resources, production, CRM, accounting, of course, and we are supposed to touch to every part of the company, and it's dedicated to very small company to very big company, because now we can address very big projects.
ERP?
ERP, it's Enterprise Resources Planning. It's like SAP, we're a competitor of SAP. Odoo is a competitor of SAP, Salesforce, and such big actor on the market.
Where is Odoo based?
In Brussels, in Belgium, but it has subsidiaries everywhere in the world. There is in France, and there is a lot of partners. The most important thing to develop is to find the right partners.
So you're not in Odoo, but how would you say Odoo does it better than Salesforce and SAP?
Because if you use Salesforce, I used to work on Salesforce. I've implemented Salesforce products. If you start with Salesforce, it's a CRM. But if you want to just to put an invoice in your accounting, you have to develop an interface that will cost you a lot of money. In Odoo, it's all integrated. If you create a client in Odoo, you start with a client, with prospect, transform it with you can transform it as a proposal, a quotation, then the quotation, the sales order.
Is this how it looks like?
Yeah.
So there's it looks like a bunch of apps.
Yes, it's
like an OS
modules
on the web.
Yeah.
Click on it if you want.
And so which one is cool to click on?
You can click on either sales. No, you can click on it's tactile.
Ah, it's tactile there. And so what will happen when you open one? So you get information about the
this
company?
one is a dashboard. It's all the reporting, standard reporting in Odoo.
All right.
Okay, and you've got the same on your cell phone.
And what do you do about this? Is this your UI or is Odoo?
No, it's Odoo UI. It's Odoo UI, and as integrators, we're supposed to help you to use the system. And for instance, I've got a huge project. I'm working on a huge project, and I'm helping my customer to integrate. He's working on a very old solution, and I'm helping to integrate the old solution inside the new solution in Odoo. And for instance, to just not only about the data, but also the process, the way you work every day. It's a day-to-day work. How you will buy, how you will sell, how you will account, and so on and so on. So the things are so different that you need to be, you have to learn, you have to be taught about the new system, and you have to integrate the new processes.
So is it a lot to do with importing, exporting, converting files, and making sure
it could be a huge
the database is compatible?
Yeah.
And then thinking how to use the new technology, right, for the company?
Yeah, the feeling. It's how it's you know. Some companies are working on very old systems, very old, that are not on the web, for instance. So there is just it's I don't know, you know, it's on your server. You cannot use it outside of the company. And you know, after the COVID, after the lockdown, a lot of company has discovered that it's very useful that all the people in the company have to work from outside the company. And with Odoo, it's definitely available. The solution is working on the web.
And I see on your documents here, you say something about durability.
Yeah. So it's one of our own products. We have developed something very personal about this.
About CO2?
Yes, it's extra financial reporting. Right now, you're supposed in the UA, in Europe, for a huge company, and that would be or the small companies will have to do it in next years. You have to develop on your invoice, on your accounting, an extra reporting about the CO2. If I'm selling you something, services or a good, I have to indicate, to write on the invoice the quantity of CO2 I'm selling to you, and I have to also to see the quantity of CO2 I'm buying. So it's an extra financial reporting about
all
the CO2.
EU have this, right?
The goal is to make the CO2 production low down, to the decarbonate in English.
Less carbon emissions.
Less carbon. The goal is to push other company to have the lowest carbon level as possible.
Is the best way to organize this and with software?
Yeah,
that's the best way you can calculate
There is a new module. A new module that has been developed by Opennet, but it's open source, so we can use it. There is just the UI, we just belong the UI, but all the engine is open source, so you can just use it. And we have created an association to promote this module to help the company to make extra financial reporting.
Opennet sounds like open source.
Yeah, sure.
Is it?
Yeah, sure.
Everything you do open source?
The heart of Odoo is open source.
And Opennet?
And Opennet, so we make some development in open source. There is the Odoo Community Association also, which is the group of all developers. All our colleagues over there belongs to the OCA, Odoo Community Association. And sometimes when we do something for one client, we just put the code inside the community. And if someone else needs to use it, he can just bring the code, use it. If the Odoo is going from version 17 to version 18, for instance, maybe you have to push the code to change the code. But sometimes someone else has done it, so you get the new version for free.
So when it's open source, does that mean it's for free? Odoo Basic?
Nothing is free in this world. Nothing.
So what is cost? Where's the cost?
The open source means a lot of people has wanted to collaborate all together, and they put in a common pot the results of their work, the results of their mind. But it's not free because they spend time to do that. So you cannot, open source means you cannot take the ownership on the code and say, oh, I done it and I will sell it to you. No, you cannot sell it. Okay. So the heart of Odoo, you can.
There's a license fee.
Yeah. So it's you can download it, you can use it, but you don't have the right to sell it to a new client, for instance.
You can modify it. You can
modify it, and if you modify the fact that one line of code is open source, give the open source label to the next line. I mean, so if you use open source lines, if you do something beside, what you have done is open source also.
What I understand of open source is that sometimes the software is free, but the guys who implement it, they need to get paid to help you implement it.
Yeah, sure, of course,
that's
but it's not free. I mean, it's not free because free means there is no cost. The cost is the sweat of the people who have coded, the sweat of millions of coders
everywhere. The sweat to help them use it.
Yeah, to use it, to teach, implement, import the data, and so on and so on.
And here I see something about crypto.
Yeah, crypto.
What do you do with the fiat and cryptocurrency?
We've got a client that is, selling crypto, and we have developed a module that could integrate all the crypto business inside Odoo in terms of accounting. Okay. And blockchain. So we can discuss with blockchain technology and the crypto business to have an account, because at the end you need to have a balance sheet and a profit and loss, and so you need to have a normal accounting. It's not something you can do on Excel. So at the end you have to push all your business inside Odoo in terms of accounting.
You're based in Switzerland?
Lausanne.
Yeah. And where's your customers?
Everywhere. Well,
not only in Switzerland.
So Switzerland is, in terms of proportion, in one of the greatest countries in the world about the business Odoo. In terms of proportion, it's a proportion of the number of citizens.
Who use it.
Yes.
So you help a lot of Swiss companies, or you help other country companies also?
No, Opennet is just helping Swiss companies. We're just working with Swiss.
Swiss French, Swiss German?
Or everywhere.
All right. And all right. So there's Swiss-made software.
Yeah.
And Sometimes
and all the developers are in Switzerland. That means the hosting and the development for Opennet are in Switzerland. That means if you a lot of Swiss customers want to keep the data in Switzerland. So that's what we do.
The cloud is in Switzerland.
The cloud is Switzerland.
Servers, everything.
Yeah, Infomaniac, most of them.
And encryption keys are secure.
Yeah,
everything.
Definitely, sure.
And there's no risk of ransomware, all this stuff.
No, we try. We are not supposed to maintain all the security of Odoo because the publisher is there to do that. But we do. We are working on the part we are supposed to maintain.
Help with backups, safety,
sure.
Everything.
Everything.
All right. And when the customer comes, can you tell them how much more profit they will make if they implement this technology? Or is hard to say?
No,
when people use new technology instead of old technology.
We've got some indicators. Means it's a return on investment. So if you say, okay, I've got 10 people that are supposed to encrypt or to encode some invoice, and with Odoo, for instance, maybe you're gonna save 4 or 5 different people. Okay.
How many people in your company?
In Odoo?
In
Opennet, we're 20.
20?
Roughly 20.
And in Odoo in Switzerland is
Odoo in Switzerland, it's maybe 20, 40, 10, it's
100.
Maybe 200 people that are working on Odoo in Switzerland. And in the world, Odoo is quite like 4,000 Odoo colleagues in the world.